Bonjour, Paris. Need some smile? Before I start, quick question. Who in the audience likes regulatory compliance? So for some of you, there's a special cocktail in the evening. Please join. But for majority of people here, that is precisely the reason why we have automated regulatory compliance using artificial intelligence. It's a boring subject and nobody likes to get involved in it. I was a senior vice president. I was one of you a few years ago. At Citibank alone, I was responsible for getting this data globally, and we had a budget of more than $2 billion every year. Thousands of people doing this function, and the irony is that we still had to pay fines in billions. That's when we decided that let's automate this. Our CTO was with Microsoft for 20 years. He was the chief developer and architect for Microsoft Excel. We have people who have built architecture for Federal Reserve and ex-regulators. Just within the management, we have more than 100 years of experience. Now we have a team of 35 people. And in addition to that, we have C-level executives who have been advisors and managed $1 billion of project. Just within the team and advisors, we have more than 300 years of experience. The message to you is that we know this area inside and out. This is not a Citibank problem. If you look at the industry, banks just in the US are spending $100 billion every year. They have paid billions of dollars in fines in last few years. And especially the small and medium size are closing businesses because of this problem. Why is it a problem? If you look at how regulatory reporting is done currently, it is a significantly manual, multi-step, rigorous, erroneous process, and it lacks transparency. At Hexanika, the first thing that we have done is we have built algorithms that can source any type, any format, any language of data also without manual intervention. Then it fits into the pre-built rules engine and reports. And more importantly, from the report you can go all the way back to the source data, 100% transparency and auditability. But what is more important is we have been able to get quantifiable benefits for our customers. Up to or more than 40% cost savings for one of the largest European banks. Then significant time savings on onboarding new regulation. So this, we are not just talking, but we are walking the talk. Building reports is the easiest piece of the puzzle for European banks, FATCA and other regulatory reporting. We can do it. Our clients are using us beyond regulatory and compliance for credit analytics. We also work on Python directly and provide that transparency and management reporting. We have been successful in the US for large banking customers. We are starting in European entities, working with European entity as well. And we have now large insurance company as our customer. FIS and IBM are our partners. We are further automating with integrating with FIS, and we can work within the mainframe environment as well. Underlying technology is not a problem. And by the way, we can prove this in less than 90 days. We have a very defined POC approach from the start to the end with quantifiable and measurable outcome and success criteria, and we can prove it for any of the department, consumer, commercial, equity, derivatives, it really doesn't matter. For some of the investors in the room, I just want to say that our partners and clients have invested in us, and if you are looking for being part of the round, we are raising a round, and thank you very much. Merci. Any questions?
For which functionalities of your full or platform do you use artificial intelligence?
So AI is used in 3 aspects. So if you look at how you ingest the data right now, you need some ETL software and you have to tell the format type intelligence. So our text guesser, which is the algorithm, it can identify the format type, etc. Let's take another example. When you have to connect the data sets today, somebody has to define what the primary key is, secondary key is. In our case, you just say connect these 2 data sets. It will identify the keys. It will give you weightage on how likelihood of connection is, and it will create the rules automatically also. So there are various levels of AI within this process that is being used to ingest the data, to aggregate the data, to connect the data, and not only that, it sends to the rules and reports automatically also. So once it's connected, it identifies where it is required and it is sent to these reports and rules automatically. Thank you.
Great, thank you. Next, Romy and Open Legacy.